the Laredo Chamber Foundation School Bell Award and Spirit of Laredo Kickoff. My name is Dr. Diana Ortiz, and I, along with Ms. Veronica Castillon, are this year's co-chairs for the Education Committee, taking the lead with both of these awards. As an educator myself, and as someone serving the community of students over the years, we are excited to be part of this Chamber initiative recognizing teachers who build the foundation of our community tapestry, as well as of our students who will become the future leaders of our community. The School Bell Award was started in 1992 by the Education Committee led by Ms. Candy Hine and Elia Gonzalez. In a bit, you will find out a little bit more about the details of their cause. The goal of the award was to give the educating community the opportunity to nominate an educator for their education to students in all levels of education. The commitment to educators today remains the same, and many of us in this room have been or are educators today, including our Executive Director, Ms. Monica Martinez, and many of you in the audience. In conjunction with the School Bell Teacher Awards, students too will be honored with scholarship opportunities through the Spirit of Laredo Award that my co-chair, Ms. Veronica Castillon, will end up giving you details on in the future. Events like this are made possible with a village of community leaders and volunteers who so generously and graciously provide for financial support or volunteer hours of their time to make events like this a huge success. We are proud to announce that our sponsors this year and again are Sames Laredo Chevrolet, Killam Development, McDonald's of Laredo, and Laredo College. If there is anybody from these institutions today or agencies, would you please stand to be recognized? In addition to the hard work of the Education Committee, those that create the success of events like this, there's a group of committee members that also lead this cause. Today we have our chairwoman, Ms. Rossi Chase, if you would please stand. Ms. Veronica Castillon, also the co-chair, as I mentioned earlier, Ms. Cynthia Conchas, and also past School Bell recipient in 2006, Ms. Nicole Romanos, and Valerie Fitzgerald. There are others that are also part of the committee, but they have other engagements that they are at today, as there are many events taking place. So thank you for making the time to be here for this kickoff. I would also like to recognize the Chamber board members who are here today. Mr. Gonzalo Prida with Multimodal Logistics Incorporated, Mr. Rene Arriaga with International Bank of Commerce, and again, Ms. Rossi Chase with PNC Bank. And of course, my chair and dear friend, Veronica Castillon with Laredo Independent School District. Thank you for supporting all of our efforts in education on behalf of our entire Laredo community. At this time, I'm going to share with you some information regarding the School Bell Awards and a little bit of the history and criteria related to this award. The Education Committee of the Laredo Chamber of Commerce annually takes time to honor our educators. The recognition, the School Bell Award, is presented to those educators that are selected by their peers for their performance in and out of the classroom. The School Bell Award is the brainchild of two former Laredo Chamber of Commerce Education Committee members. As I mentioned earlier, Ms. Candy Hine, a former classroom teacher who subsequently served as the Vice President of Institutional Advancement, as well as Ms. Elia Gonzalez, a former telecommunications executive. Hine and Gonzalez in 1992 decided that the Laredo Chamber should find a way to recognize local exemplary teachers. With the full support of the Chamber's executive team, the duo devised a plan to raise funds to institute the first program. Fast forward to 2024, and here we are once again honoring educators in all levels of our school system, including the latest system of educators that lead the universities that are here at our college. Not only do we have the Laredo College that's adding to the college constituency, we have TAMU that adds to the universities, as well as 4 other universities that are part of the UT system. So welcome and thank you, ladies, for being so supportive of our efforts. With that said, I want to let you know that the Chamber of Commerce in 2019 was supported by Killam Development, who partnered with program organizers like the Sames family, as well as McDonald's of Laredo, to help sponsor this event. In 2022, Sames Laredo Chevrolet became the newest School Bell corporate sponsor, rewarding School Bell honorees. The deadline for this great honor is kicked off today, and the deadline is March 8th for applications. All school systems will be participating in trying to select someone within their institutions that they might honor, and then the committee will very, very selectively go through every single criteria that's presented and make the choice throughout the different levels for UISD, LISD, private schools, parochial schools, as well as charter schools and universities. The School Bell Award ceremony will take place here at the nostalgic Kaizen Center at Laredo College on April 30th of 2024. 13 awards will be presented. Elementary school, 1 LISD and 1 UISD teacher. Middle school, 1 LISD and UISD teacher. High school, 1 LISD and 1 UISD teacher. 1 from the surrounding private schools. 1 from the surrounding secondary private schools. 1 from the elementary charter school. 1 from the secondary charter school. 1 from Laredo College and Technical Schools. 1 from Texas A&M International University, and 1 from the UT system. With that said, we want to welcome all of you to encourage someone to nominate an educator that has contributed in and out of the classroom and that has made a difference in our students' lives. As you know, every single one of us here, as we stand before you, as you sit in the audience, and as you stand leading this charge, has been led by an educator who has molded the leaders that we have become in our community. You, as young Laredo College students, too, are being led and will be the leaders of our future. So thank you to the sponsors, again, to Sames, to Sames Laredo Chevrolet, to Killam Development, to McDonald's of Laredo, and of course, to Laredo College for supporting this effort. Now I will turn it over to my co-chair, Ms. Veronica Castillon, so she could talk about the School Bell criteria. I'm sorry, the Spirit of Laredo criteria, my bad.
Buenos dias, everybody. Good morning. I'm glad to see some students here this morning. Thank you for joining us and making time for us. You know, the Education Committee of the Laredo Chamber of Commerce does a very good job of recognizing our teachers. And they deserve it because, you know, teachers, they give of themselves completely. I've heard Ms. Concha say, once a teacher, always a teacher. And that's how it is with teachers. And the impact they've made in our life, you hear that slogan, to teach is to touch a life forever. I marvel at the stuff teachers give to their students and the impact they make on their lives and on our communities. So thank you, the Chamber of Commerce, for recognizing our teachers. But we also do a very good job of recognizing excellence in our high school students through the Spirit of Laredo Scholarship and Video public and private can vie for a scholarship using their creative communication skills. The general consensus among the members of the Education Committee was that personal motivation and community pride should be the focus of the program, and aptly decided to name this contest the Spirit of Laredo. The Spirit of Laredo Scholarship Competition awards 3 scholarships to entry winners. And this generous scholarship prize is matched by Killam Development. So I would like to give an extra round of applause for Killam Development. We will be asking all applicants, and remember they're all high school students, to submit a 120-second video, 2-minute video detailing the following: what inspires them to pursue a college education, and how would they apply that to make Laredo a better place to live? The second thing we want to see in the video is what would they like Laredo to be known for, and how does the Laredo Chamber of Commerce play a role in Laredo's economic development? And third, given that many students leave Laredo after graduation, what would it take for them and other future college graduates to build a future in Laredo versus somewhere else? Winners of the competition will walk away with one of these 3 scholarships, and I think they're very generous scholarships. First place gets $2,000, second place gets $1,000, and the third place winner gets $500. Creativity plays a large role in this judging process, so we're going to ask our students to let their imagination and creative juices flow. Who knows, maybe among those applicants we'll have a future Francis Ford Coppola or a Steven Spielberg. I know in the past we've seen some excellent videos among our applicants. So the deadline for submitting the entry for the Spirit of Laredo Award is Thursday, March the 28th, 2024. So please help us get the word out. Some wonderful, talented students will walk away with these generous scholarships. Again, we thank all of our sponsors, and we thank all of you for participating in our press conference this morning. And now I'd like to pass the microphone to our Executive Director, Ms. Monica Martinez. Thank you. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. I also want to recognize a few people in the audience that have arrived. We cannot continue without recognizing our past president and CEO, Mr. Miguel Conchas. And one of our board members, David Cash Vasquez. And our chairman of the board, Mr. Adrian Zapata. So as these beautiful ladies just mentioned, my name is Monica Martinez. I am the Executive Director of the Laredo Chamber of Commerce and its foundation. I'm thrilled to stand before you today as we mark the beginning of another wonderful chapter in educational excellence and community recognition. It is my honor to announce the opening of the applications for the prestigious School Bell Awards hosted by our foundation. Our foundation boasts a multitude of initiatives dedicated to fostering education, nurturing growth, and cultivating the next generation of business leaders, all with the aim of transforming the economic landscape of our beloved city. The School Bell Awards and the Spirit of Laredo Scholarships are just one component of everything our foundation has to offer. As a former educator myself in our public school system for over a decade, I have personally witnessed the profound impact that programs and recognitions like the School Bell Awards can have on our educational community. The School Bell Awards are not merely accolades. They are symbols of dedication, ingenuity, and passion for shaping the minds of our future generations. Each year, as we come together to celebrate the remarkable achievements of educators who go above and beyond in their commitment to excellence in education, and we are thrilled to be part of this chapter. In today's rapidly evolving world, education plays a pivotal role in shaping leaders, thinkers, and innovators of tomorrow. The tireless efforts of educators lay the foundation for a brighter future, empowering students to reach their fullest potential. The Laredo Chamber of Commerce is proud to recognize and honor those individuals who embody the spirit of excellence in education. We are incredibly grateful for the generous support of Laredo College, our gracious host for today's event, and the esteemed venue for our upcoming award ceremony on April 30th. Additionally, we extend our heartfelt appreciation to Killam Development for their unwavering dedication to sustaining the Spirit of Laredo scholarships, which continue to empower our students to pursue their educational aspirations. And as many of you know, our Education Committee is comprised of distinguished representatives from a diverse array of institutions and organizations, including Laredo College, TAMIU, the UT System, LISD, UISD, Harmony School of Innovation, the Diocese of Laredo, and many more. This robust collaboration underscores our commitment to cultivating a well-rounded and inclusive structure within our Chamber Foundation, ensuring that all voices are heard and all perspectives are valued. So, together, let us continue to champion excellence in education and inspire new generations of learners, leaders, and innovators. We are anxious to receive the nominations and are ready to honor 13 special educators within our community. Applications open today and will be accepted until March 8th. Thank you so much for your support.
Thank you, Monica. With that said, I would like to turn it over to our chairman from the Chamber of Commerce, who is leading the charge for all the committees that are doing great things within the community, including the Education Committee. In a little while, we will also hear from our chairwoman that leads that cause. Mr. Adrian Zapata, welcome.
It's awesome. This is great. It's great. Thank you very much, Dr. Ortiz. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Ms. Castillon. My name is Adrian Zapata. I'm the chairman of the board for the Laredo Chamber of Commerce, and the Laredo Chamber of Commerce Foundation is, and specifically this this award, the School Bell Award, it's very close to my heart because in 2005, this award was awarded to my father, and my father got the award, and then he passed away the next year, and so it's always been an award that's very special to me. So this is and this is really awesome. The award itself, I mean, it shows, you know, the teachers that are out there. My wife's an educator, and I understand the work that the teachers put in to this, to their students. And I wish there was more awards for teachers, because I think teachers and educators deserve so many awards that for all the hours they put into their students and into bettering our community, because that's where it starts is the classroom. Education is super important, and that's the way we're going to close our gap of economic development, our economic gap. This is how we do it, is by education. And the Spirit of Laredo is really cool. The Spirit of Laredo, because this gives our opportunity, an opportunity for our students to dream, to show us what they got. You know, a lot of the times we're in board meetings or we go to council meetings and we talk about things that are here and now, but we don't have the vision of the students. And the students, when they do this video, it's amazing, because they open up our eyes to things that we've never even thought about. And that's what I really love about the Spirit of Laredo Award. So these two awards, the School Bell Award, the Spirit of Laredo, are super important to not only the foundation, Chamber Foundation, not only to the Chamber, but to our community. Because we want people to strive for this award, because when they strive for this award, we know that they're doing their job of educating our children, but they're going above and beyond. So I'm very proud to be able to be the chairman of the board for the Laredo Chamber of Commerce, and I'm happy that everybody's here to support. And thank you very much, y'all, for leading the charge with this. This is great. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Chairman Zapata. Next up, I would like to ask our chairwoman, the leader of the entire Education Foundation Education Division, Ms. Rossi Chase with PNC.
Thank you, Dr. Ortiz, for the warm introduction. Again, my name is Rossi Chase with PNC Bank. I am the Treasurer and Secretary for the Laredo Chamber of Commerce and the Council Chair for the Laredo Chamber Foundation. I am very proud to help the committee. This is my first year serving in the Education Committee. I am happy to meet all these educators, retired educators, past recipients of the School Bell Award. It is, very enticing to see the passion that each and every one of you have for this particular program and awards. All of you, aside from your day-to-day responsibilities at your jobs, you put time aside to put it together. It's not easy, but when you work and do it with passion, it's just, you do it with closed eyes. Special thanks to Ms. Conchas, who came right now with her bag full of decorations and say, okay, it's not just the bell, this is something that means a lot to her, especially as a past recipient, retired principal educator as well. So we want to thank each and every one of you that has contributed to this program. We continue to do it year by year. A special thanks to our sponsors, the Killam family, Laredo College. Thank you so much for your contribution as well. The Saints Chevrolet family, and of course McDonald's. We look forward to these applications. Please spread the word, and thank you again for your attendance today. It means a lot to the chamber. Thank you for the media for covering this. We really, really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Rossi. With that said, I'd like to see if anyone in the audience has any questions regarding the School Bell Award or the Spirit of Laredo. Are there any questions? I know that the information can be found on the Laredo Chamber of Commerce website as well as the foundation website, and we want to let you know that these things are not possible without people contributing of their time to make these events. Yes, events happen. So I will tell you that at the chamber, there is going to be an application that's on the website. There's also a QR code, plus I believe that there are also some applications that are floating around that we might have. I would also like to take this time to recognize the Laredo Chamber of Commerce staff that is here, including Ms. Gwen Chandales. Gwen not only supports Ms. Martinez in everything that she's doing along with the team, but she is very, very good at getting all of the members together, informing everybody about things that have to be done, supporting Ms. Martinez on reminders for those of us that are very, very busy, putting agendas together, giving us history about different events. So know that your work, Gwen, does not go unnoticed. We appreciate everything you do for the chamber because it is in your work and in our support that great things like this happen. So thank you so much, Gwen, for your support. I would also like to recognize Ms. Jimena Morales, representing the Mexican Consulate on behalf of Consul General of Mexico. Ms. Morales. In addition, I would also like to thank the Laredo College family who is here today, not only in supporting this event and helping make it happen, but also in supporting our efforts as we're moving forward with the School Bell Award. If you are a Laredo College employee or representative of the Institutional Advancement Division, certainly student events, student life, Mr. Carmelino Castillo, would you all please stand? And then, of course, part of my team, Ms. Angie Nunez and Ms. Suzanne Ramirez. Thank you all so much for being here this morning. Thank you, board members, for making the time. Thank you, committee members, for helping lead the charge that we all have in this great, great endeavor. And of course, last but not least, thank you to my chair, Ms. Castellon, to our executive director, Ms. Monica Martinez, for helping to continue channel this wonderful, wonderful effort in acknowledging educators at all levels. As was said earlier today, the importance of educators is not something that we should lose sight of. Every single one of us has been touched by an educator. Every single one of us continues to be touched by an educator. And all I can remind you of is that we need to share with our community and our students that education is an equalizer that can change your life forever. So if you know an educator, let them know that we have the School Bell Awards. If you know an educator that goes above and beyond, nominate them through their schools or reach out to their schools. Let them know and know that we have all the applications online. There also is a QR code for the Spirit of Laredo for high school students as well as for educators at all levels. Thank you, and on behalf of Dr. Minita Ramirez, we welcome you to our home here at Laredo College. We welcome you to the Kazin Center. Walk around, enjoy, see the community, and look at all the great things that are happening here at Laredo College. Thank you.